What's up? What's up? What's up, fight fans? We back again. Once again, it's on. It's easy work boxing, baby. Please like, comment, and subscribe, man. To one of the realest channels you're gonna get on with this boxing talk. You know, everybody gonna like my opinions. That's why they call my opinions. You understand me? But we're gonna go into a little bit of talk today, going on, with these fights that's coming up and potential fights that we hope to see. One fight we gotta talk about is Deontay Wilder versus Andy Ruiz. Former champion Deontay Wilder, WBC champion, has been accused by Andy Ruiz Sr. for lowballing his son for 30%. My opinion is it is a lowball. And one thing I have always said, it don't matter because I'm from Alabama. Don't matter because I'm black. I don't care who you is. If you lowball, you call out a high offer, to me, it really means you don't want to fight. But I don't feel that Deontay Wilder is ducking Andy Ruiz. I just feel like Wilder's in a position of, if I lose, I want to make sure I'm on top. Because a lot of people may not see Andy Ruiz as a threat. And that's the same mistake everybody did with Anthony Joshua. Oh, he's fat. He eats sneaker. Look at his body. Okay, y'all don't understand that Andy Ruiz can box. He's one of the fastest handed heavyweights that's out there. Now, true enough, if Wilder gets that right hand and lands it on him, it might be over, y'all. It might be over if he lands that right hand. But if that fight drags into the later rounds, and Ruiz is gonna bring it. He brings, and height means nothing to him. But just go back and watch his resume. And Ruiz don't care how tall you is, how big you is. He gonna give you what you want if that's what you coming for. And I'm telling y'all, that's gonna be a good fight. One of my, I guess he was a subscriber or not. He got on my channel. He seemed like he was upset because I said I wasn't really checking for the fight. It wasn't a big fight to me. Nobody's really been interested in the heavyweights for real. We've been seeing Tanks. We've been seeing Devin Haney. So nobody's really been checking for this fight for real. But now that it's being talked about, come on, bring it to the fans. We do want to see this fight. It is a good potential fight to, watch and see who will win. You'll never know with the power of Wilder, and the skill set of Andy Ruiz. But I will lean in. People gonna think I'm wrong for this, but I will lean towards Andy Ruiz more because Andy Ruiz is the better boxer. I've seen him beat bigger, taller men before, so it's not being biased. Even though I go in on Wilder sometimes. Wilder is telling him, don't listen to your daddy. You're gonna end up broke. And you know how Deontay Wilder hate broke people. I'm letting y'all know Wilder hates broke people. Remember when he lost to Tyson Fury, he made that little small comment because people was laughing at him because he lost or whatever. Well, he took it out on the whole 9 to 5 working public and basically dogged us in the comment. So, Andy Ruiz needs to make sure he ain't broke because Deontay Wilder does not like broke people. Okay, 9 to 5 working people, he can't stand. Okay, so I would be leaning towards Andy Ruiz in that fight if I was y'all. That's just me. Other people gonna lean towards Wilder. Power is power. And I believe it too. If he hit Andy Ruiz might be out of there. He might be out of there. But we just seen Andy Ruiz get hit before. We ain't never seen him get hit by Wilder though. And Andy Ruiz has gotten up and continued to fight and win. I think that was his fight against Luis Ortiz. He went down. And I actually. I think I betted somebody, or I just betted, just said that he will win that fight. And people was like, nah, Andy ain't gonna win that fight. This man, Andy, got them hands. Andy fast hand, that boy can box too. Don't look at that body. All right. Y'all looking at him like he's supposed to be Arnold Schwarzenegger, like he's supposed to be a bad bitch or something. No, don't look at the body. This is fight, this is boxing. The body ain't got nothing to do with it. That boy can get in and he can make stuff happen. I'm telling y'all. Now on to the next one. We got Charles Marr, y'all. Oh, Charles Marr, Prince Charles Marr. The dude who was talking to Anthony Joshua, say he walked the ground like a king and this, that, and other. And then AJ came and knocked him out in like the second round. Well, he's back. He coming off a win. He beat a guy named Devin Vargas, 22-7. He beat him last year in September, actually. Well, he's back again, and now he got a big challenge up ahead of him of Jerry Anderson. One thing I got to say about Jerry Anderson, coming out and saying that he don't love the sport of boxing, I would never bet on Jerry Anderson. If Jerry Anderson was to fight somebody Because, you know, half of his fights now are step-up fights. He's supposed to win majority of these fights. He don't supposed to beat Prince Martin. Prince Martin ain't no step-up fight. He's supposed to be there to actually give him a name on his resume. But once that dude step up against some value competition, Jared Anderson is going to get beat. I cannot put money on a fighter, and respect to him. Black man accomplished a lot in your life, my brother. I never down you nor disrespect you. But I can never put money on a fighter that say they don't love the sport that they're in. Maybe it's just me. You know, people can do that if they want to, not knocking them down, nothing like that. You know, he got skill. It's hard for me to say skill set because I'm used to seeing, I like the old skill set of fighters, back in the day fighters. But he has skills. He's a brute, strong, young fighter. He got the advantage of his youth. We're going to see a lot of Jared Anderson. I don't know if he's going to ever get a title shot, you know, with what's going on. We'll see. You know, it ain't that many high name heavyweights out there. Like we'll see Daniel Dubois, the Juggernaut, Dillian White. These are names I would like to see Jared Anderson face in order for me to, you know, just say that, you know, Jared Anderson got the goods. To me, it looked like he'll get knocked out. He do too much in the early rounds, if y'all understand what I'm saying. Maybe he has good conditioning. Maybe he got, you know what I'm saying, maybe he in shape like that. But to me, Jared Anderson tries to go for the knockout too much. I think he'll be better sometimes if he waited. And I think that rushing in the ring like that, you know, trying to fight and knock people out or get him knocked out in the end. That's just my opinion of it. But when it comes to Charles Martin, you know, Charles Martin has said he's dedicated his life to the sport of boxing now. He said other than that, it wouldn't be no reason for him to continue. Now, he is 37 years old. He is 37. And then this Jared Anderson is only 14-0. So this should be a good fight if Charles Martin is really coming to fight. And from the face-off, y'all, it really looks like Charles Martin is coming to fight. And may the best man win. We're going to see. When is this fight happening? I guess this weekend or something? Should it be happening this weekend? Yeah, because tomorrow the weigh in. And yeah, but he 38. You know, he 37 years old, 6'5". Let me see how old Jared Anderson is. 23, big baby. Oh, where is Big Baby Miller? As a matter of fact, I wonder if they're gonna have a situation. That'll be a good fight between them two. Who is the real Big Baby? That'll be nice to see one of y'all. Who's the real Big Baby? Big Baby Miller versus Jared Anderson. We ain't heard it from him too much either. If Andrew Ruiz is on the same lazy shit he's been doing on lately, he's been getting slept, but wants to make a statement, he better train hard and come in hungry. Why you say Andrew Ruiz was getting slept? Andrew Ruiz last victory was against Luis Ortiz, if I ain't mistaken. That was his last victory. But yes, you are right. He better train hard and come in hungry. He better do a lot of head work, a lot of defensive movement, head movement. He need to. That's what he better be working on his whole entire camp if he talking about fighting Wilder. With Wilder catch him, y'all. If Wilder catch him, I can't say really with Andrew Ruiz because we didn't see Andrew Ruiz go down before Andrew Ruiz while he got up. But a punch from Wilder, like I said in the beginning of this video, is totally different. But I ain't counting Ruiz out. You know, the world ain't counting Ruiz out before they did against Anthony Joshua. And look at what happened. You know, he came out, beat Anthony Joshua, became the first Mexican heavyweight champion of the world, y'all. And now this is what I got to ask y'all. Come on in and talk to me. Let me know what y'all been hearing about this Spence news and this Terrence Crawford news. I keep telling y'all, I want to see this fight so bad that I'm scared. I want to see this fight so bad that I'm scared. I'm afraid that somebody's going to come out with an injury. That's what I'm hating. I'm scared. I think it's going. What if that was to happen to us, y'all? All these years away, in 5 years, and we 1 month away, y'all. 1 month away. Me personally, I think it's gonna be Errol Spence Jr. Y'all know how he do. He catch injuries just out the blue. You know, he get eye accidents, car accidents, Ain't no telling what type of act. He accident prone like hell. Ain't no telling what he gonna go through this time. Ain't no telling what he gonna go through this time. But I think with him and Spence, Crawford and Spence, y'all gonna see a domination. Y'all gonna see pure boxing from Terrence Crawford. Crawford don't have, see, y'all looking for a war. The boxing fans are looking for a war between Errol Spence and Terrence. No, it's not gonna be a war. It's gonna be he gonna outbox the hell out of Errol Spence, y'all. It's gonna be pure boxing. Errol gonna get off too. Errol gonna come in, Errol gonna come forward, dominant. He gonna come in, he gonna do what he do. But once Terrence figure him out, it's over, y'all. It's over. Y'all got to go back and look and see what Terrence Crawford has done to southpaws, Felix Diaz. And no, they ain't Errol Spence. I know a lot of people depending on the size of Errol Spence. That's not gonna matter, y'all. Boxing has nothing to do with height and size. All right. It has nothing to do with that. We done seen big men get knocked down. Look at Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson knocking. Well, I don't want to bring up Mike Tyson because Mike Tyson, y'all really need to check into Mike Tyson. For y'all, I had a guy get on my channel the other night to me. So, if Mike Tyson was fighting the era, then these heavyweights would be in trouble. No, not actually, because Mike Tyson couldn't beat the real deal heavyweights in his era. That's why when folks be talking about, I always bring up this fight because I would have loved to see this fight: Riddick Bowe versus Mike Tyson. Riddick Bowe would have beat Mike Tyson's ass. I don't care what Riddick Bowe would have whooped Mike Tyson's ass. Now I ain't gonna say about Lennox Lewis because Lennox Lewis beat him in the amateurs, and they had a little rivalry. I don't know if Bowe was a little bit afraid to fight Lennox Lewis or something or what, but Riddick Bowe would have beat the brakes off Mike Tyson. I'm telling you, you ain't got to believe me. Yeah, I'm telling you, just go back and watch them fights. Go back and watch them highlights. See what Riddick Bowe used to do? Riddick Bowe was technical. He was a brute, athletic, had skill set. I'm talking about real old school skill set. That's what Riddick Bowe had. But a lot of people believe whenever I mention that fight, Mike Tyson would have got knocked out. Mike Tyson would have knocked Riddick Bowe out. Shit. Y'all crazy as hell. That wasn't going to happen. That was not going to happen. But that'll be a fight, fantasy fight to see. Another fantasy fight I love to see is Pretty Boy Floyd versus Terrence Crawford. And that's because Fight Hype put out their little video today of Floyd Mayweather, giving shots out to Terrence Crawford, saying that he the pound for pound best in the world. And I would love to see, I wish you could make simulation fights, like 3D. You know how they do the, what's the guys, what they call it, that Coachella stuff, like they did for Tupac. I wish you could go and they could do that and make real fights happen. I would love to see Terrence versus Floyd. That would be a great fight. I think Florida get the edge, though. I think Florida. Well, I can't say that. Both of them are hella talented, so I can't say who will actually get to win that fight. But let me see. Oh, we got Franchon Cruz versus Savannah Marshall. Y'all know I be going in on these so-called female boxers. Y'all don't understand it. Y'all may think I'm crazy. It's just that people don't understand this world and what they're living in. I don't really too much care for female boxing, but I'm sure I'm expecting Marshall to win. I know people gonna ride for Cruz because she a black fighter, and you're gonna be like, oh, because you seen Clarissa Shields win, you're gonna think that Franchon Cruz gonna win, but no, I doubt it. A lot of people looking at what's her name, Clarissa Shields, telling Cruz, this is how you beat her. It's a whole different ball game when you in there. It's just like going playing basketball with somebody. Somebody can say, hey man, he go to his left every time, and then he go to his right on you. You know what I'm saying? You never know when it comes to sports, and especially in boxing. So we're gonna see what's going on in that fight. Hopefully Cruz do come out win America. You know what I'm saying? We gotta rep America. So hopefully she'll win that fight. Terrence Crawford says, "I'm not looking to KO Spence, but if it comes, it's icing on the cake." And that's what I'm telling the public, about that fight. That if Terrence is gonna outbox him, you can't be a brute against Errol Spence Jr. But this is what I will say: once Terrence Crawford feel the first big power punch of Errol and it don't hurt him, y'all can count it. It's over with. Then it's done. Once Terrence feel it, and I might be expecting Terrence to get clipped or probably a little hurt in this fight. But once Terrence feel the power of Errol Spence, and if he don't knock Terrence out, it's over with, y'all. It's over with. The only thing that's really gonna be saving Errol Spence is the respect that's in Terrence Crawford's mind of what Errol Spence can do in his power. But once he hits Terrence Crawford and he feels it and it does nothing, it's over. He's gonna attack him. And this is what I think, y'all. And y'all gonna think I'm crazy for this. I think Terrence gonna stand there toe to toe in front of Errol. I think after like the fifth, sixth round, Terrence gonna come and stand right there and counterpunch the hell out of Errol Spence all night. That's my opinion of it. That's my opinion. And yeah, I'm a little worried about Spence too. Anybody who boxing, hey, you know what I'm saying? Spence a dog itself. Spence a dog. But when it comes to who's the best boxer, to me, in my opinion, I have to roll with Terrence Crawford. And I think that Terrence Crawford, after the fifth, sixth round, is not gonna move around no more. He's gonna stand right there in front of Errol Spence and beat Errol Spence at his own game. That's what I think. He's gonna stop Errol Spence right there in front of him and gonna shock the world. He's gonna shock the world, baby. But we're gonna see July 29th, man. And I hope to be able to watch that fight. I can't wait to see it myself. I can't wait to see it myself. I hope it's going down. I hope nobody get injured before this fight happens. I'm telling y'all. And remember me saying this first. I believe it may be Spence. I could see us 2 weeks from now coming in, fight hype. You know how fight hype had a little doom doom, the little come in doom doom. Errol Spence Jr. injured in sparring. Fight postponed until September. I'm like, oh my God, I told y'all this was gonna happen. Remember, he do this every time it's time to fight a big fight. It's coming up with the steroid accusations. People saying people accusing Errol Spence of steroids. Nobody's accusing Errol Spence of steroids. This is something that was talked about before he ever signed to fight Terrence Crawford. So why are people trying to make a big deal because he fighting Terrence? This is the first time people didn't talked about steroids. Y'all know for a fact this ain't the first time people didn't talked about steroids with Errol Spence Jr. Now, me personally, I'm just gonna say this to you fans out there. Go back and watch Errol Spence fights before he got signed up to get anywhere near the WBC title. And look at how fast and how strong he was. And look at how his power was. Just go back and look at that. Before you say anything, before you say I'm hating and I'm this and I'm that, and don't use age. Don't say, oh, he just got a little older and that's why he ain't moving like that. Go back and watch Errol Spence before he ever got lined up for that WBC title and look how fast and strong he was. Then I want you to go back and look at Canelo Alvarez when he was fighting for his marathon for Undisputed on his strength and his speed. Then I want you to go back and watch the Bivol fight. Because in that Bivol fight, Canelo wasn't on steroids. That's why he made the excuse to me, oh, I couldn't train right. No, you didn't juice right. You didn't juice that fight. That's what that was, y'all. No cap, no hating on Canelo. To my Mexican brothers and sisters, I love you. Salute. Cinco de Mayo in this motherfucker. You feel me? But your boy was on them roids. That's how you tell. Go back and watch Andre Berto versus Victor Ortiz. Look at the relentlessness of Victor Ortiz. And then look at him when he fought Floyd under drug testing. Now, if y'all gonna rock with easy work, y'all gotta rock with easy work for real. I know I be going in, baby. I'm telling you. Go back and watch Andre Berto versus Victor Ortiz. All right. And look at how fast and strong Victor Ortiz was. Now go and watch him against Floyd Mayweather. I know when fighters be on steroids. I know when fighters be on steroids. You can see it. Just go back and look at their past fights, and then when they done made VADA testing. You see them moving fast as hell, powerful. Remember Errol Spence, thudding power, the thudding power, where it went. How you just had thudding power at one point and then it just disappeared? It go. Damn. And then he's supposed to, Errol Spence is actually a weight bully if y'all don't know that, right? But y'all don't like to admit that when it's time to admit it, but y'all love to say, oh, he bigger. Errol is bigger, so that means he a weight bully, right? Remember, this is the same fighter that say he can make 147. He can't, it's hard for him to make 170. Why? Because he bigger. Errol Spence supposed to be at 154, 160, y'all. Errol Spence started out at 154. Errol Spence started out at 154. But when we go to saying, oh, he a weight bully, he shouldn't even be able, oh, y'all just, okay then. Okay. But that's the advantage y'all keep talking about. He bigger, but he ain't a weight bully. How is that possible? How is that possible? Y'all just let me know. I wonder what happened to the Danny Garcia versus Erislandy Lara fight. That is a good fight. That was a fight I wanted to see, though. Even though I think Danny was going to get his butt whooped. Danny Garcia, to me, could have beat Spence. If y'all go back and watch Danny Garcia versus Matisse, Danny Garcia changed his whole fighting style to beat Matisse. Danny Garcia could have did that same thing against Spence. But I don't know, maybe Spence was too much for him in that fight and he couldn't get his mind together. But if I watched the fight the other day and I was just sitting there like, why Danny just stood there? His dad was even telling him, like, why you just standing? Why you keep going straight back? You know, and he just kept doing it. I don't know that, you know, I don't want to say that because if I say that, people are going to say, oh, no, I ain't going to say that. But why was he just standing there? Why was Usyk standing there like a hanging punching bag? I'm finna show, hold up. This is what Usyk was doing. Hold up. I'm finna show y'all what Usyk was doing. Why was Usyk in front of Errol Spence like this all night? Getting beat up. Why was he doing it? I understand that. I know this about Usyk. Usyk does not create distance. Usyk don't know nothing about creating distance. If you watch Errol Spence if you watch any of his fights, Usyk does not create distance. He don't par with a jab to see if his opponent can catch him. He don't do none of that. Usyk just stand clean in front of you. I don't know why. But a lot of fight fans out there going to be expecting Terrence Crawford just to stand in the corner and say, come on, beat my ribs up. No, it's not going to be like that. No. See, people count now. This is what people holding on to. Terrence Crawford got older. His legs may be shot. What's up with you, Jay? His legs ain't shot, y'all. Yeah, I think Spence fans are really literally out here holding on to the fact that they're hoping Bud has gotten older. They're hoping that, you know, what they call it, Father Time has got in touch with Bud. I don't think so, y'all. I think y'all boys in trouble July 29th, and we gonna see. We gonna see it. The undercard sucks, though. Isaac Cruz and Isaac fucking Cruz. Who cares to see Isaac Cruz? Man, we supposed to see Boots and Keith Thurman on that undercard. That's who we supposed to have on that undercard, y'all. Boots and Keith Thurman. What's another fight we possibly want to see? Y'all talk to me now. What's another fight we possibly want to see on that undercard? I want to see Boots versus Keith Thurman. Should it be a heavyweight fight? Or a heavyweight fight can never fight. To me, a heavyweight fight should never be on the undercard of a welterweight. anything or no heavyweight, no, they should be the starting lineup of any fight. So they shouldn't put a heavyweight on the undercard. But I like to see Boots, Thurman, Shakur Haney, y'all, if Devin Haney would step up to the plate and stop acting like a sucker and quit trying to run. Can't say Tank. But you know what fight I love to see though? A lot of people going like, nah, I really wouldn't care. But I want to see Kambosos Jr. versus Tank. I want to see Kambosos Jr. versus Tank. But I think I already know who's gonna win that fight because Kambosos Jr. got slow reaction time. And I'm gonna let y'all slow reaction time. I don't know why it's a lot of Australian fighters, European fighters. They can't. I don't know why when you throw a punch at them, it take them a second to dodge it, and that was why Devin Haney was beating the hell out of Kambosos Jr. His reaction time was slow. His reflex is very slow, and that's why Kambosos couldn't get off. If you know, go back and watch it. I always tell y'all this. Go back and watch Devin Haney versus Kambosos, first fight, second fight. Watch how late Kambosos is after he get hit. Just watch how late he is after he get hit. That's why he's not going to beat Tank. But I love to see the challenge. I love to see the challenge. Tank is hell. Tank got a very high IQ. Tank got power. Tank is smart. But I still want to see Tank face the Devin Haney's, the Shakur Stevenson. Oh, and Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez will beat Tank. I don't care what nobody say. Why you ain't never heard Tank mention Teofimo Lopez's name, have it? Just the same way he don't talk about Devin Haney, right? Just the same way he don't talk about Devin Haney. Teofimo Lopez will whoop Tank ass. I'm telling y'all. Both of them powerful, both of them knockout artists. Teofimo will beat Tank's ass. And these are the fights we got to see, y'all. These are the fights we got to see that's coming up. Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, Riley. See, Riley gonna get beat. Ain't nobody worry about Riley. That WBA belt hanging in the balance like here. They know the next opponent for Riley is gonna take that belt. That's why Riley don't want to fight Linares. Linares came and approached him. He wanted to fight him. He ended up playing like a little boy, disrespecting that man like that. But Linares should have slapped him. But Riley he ain't gonna be holding on to that belt too long. Riley looking like filet mignon with a WBA belt wrapped around his waist. They coming to eat, baby. And he know that. That's why he don't want to talk about no fight. He want to look at how he been talking. All Riley want to do for right now is sit up and just hold that belt. Hold that belt. Because he know that they out there looking for him and they want to do something to him. You heard me? So I'm letting y'all know Riley is going to be up out of there real soon, very soon. But y'all, we got 2 minutes, 1 minute left. I've been on for 30 minutes. I ain't going to be on that long tonight. I just wanted to get on and have a little talk. Let you know what was on my mind about the sport of boxing, the sport that we love. And y'all, just stay tuned. It's going to be more, from Easy Work. I promise y'all more videos are coming. Stay tuned. And just keep subscribing to, don't subscribe, but share the videos to the channel, show some love, support. And your boy Easy is out, man. Y'all have a good night. Have a blessed night. And I'm out.